everyone, this is Jay from the Crypto Art channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite blockchain projects, which is Cardano. Now before I start with the video, I just want to say that nothing I say in this video is financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, so please everyone do your own research on top of mind. This allows you to build a better knowledge of the actual project as well as help develop your conviction to the project a little bit more, so that way when dips come here and there, which usually comes in like multiple phases as well as like really big dips, it allows you to just be okay with it to a certain level where you don't get scared and pull out because you understand what this project is going to do in the new economy. Now, for those of you that don't know what's involved in the new economy, all you got to do is take a look at this graph right here, which is made by ARK Invest. For those of you that are not aware of ARK Invest, they are one of the biggest fund managers when it comes to not cryptocurrency, but towards projects that are involved in the new economy. And well, they spent millions and millions of dollars doing all this research right here, and I'm showing it to you. Now, when it comes to the new economy, the biggest disruptors are like these guys. You can summarize in these five right here, which is AI, robotics, energy storage, DNA sequencing, and of course blockchain. And yeah, if you want to expand on that, just go to the right side. Yeah, you can just take a look at these. Gives you basically a compass on which projects to look into that are going to be promising, because you don't want to be spending your time and also putting your money in these gambled tokens like the meme coins. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to bring money. They have brought me money as well, but I'm not in those coins in the long run. I'm aiming for those blockchain companies that have really amazing protocols, and Cardano is one of them. Alright, so let's get to the actual news. Alright, so Cardano is set to provide tools for developers and users and businesses to execute smart contracts. That is what the Goguen update is all about, which is going to end or start around August. Well, actually, it's rolling out right now in different phases with Alonzo. And there's 3 different phases that will take like 90 days for it to complete. They are also named after like colors, which are blue, white, and purple. Now, Cardano, the third generation blockchain project, is set to provide tools for developers and users and businesses to execute smart contracts and financial agreement through a new suite known as Marlowe or Marlowe. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it. So Marlowe, IOG's product suite, comes with a Marlowe Build and Marlowe Play for developers, where smart contracts can be developed and tested. So in short, Marlowe basically allows non-programmers to have an easier time developing a decentralized finance application on top of the Cardano blockchain. And this is definitely a good thing for not only the people, but also in terms of mass adoption as well, because if people are having a hard time using the blockchain or Cardano blockchain, then they're not gonna use the Cardano blockchain at all. It's not saying they're not going to, but they're going to have a harder time. And if they have a harder time, they're gonna look for another blockchain that gives them an easier time. And if it's easy for them to use, then you know what? The idea of mass adoption is gonna be much better. So as of right now, Cardano is pretty big in the African continent, mainly in Ethiopia. They are making a big difference when it comes to their education, educational development, and they're using their blockchain program, their protocol, to help boost Ethiopia's economy by starting with the education platform, which is definitely a great idea, because once you start educating a big group of people, these group of people are going to be educated about blockchain as well as have the ability to develop applications on top of Cardano, which is needed because once these applications are building on top of it, not naturally, people are going to be acquiring ADA, which is the native token to Cardano, in order for them to swap to other coins that is needed to use the actual applications that they build on top of Cardano. And it's going to be like that for other projects as well, guys. So if you see a project being built on top of, let's say, Tron, they will be needing Tron, the TRX coin, in order for them to swap with whatever coin that they have created on top of that platform. And it's going to be the same thing with Cardano. People that build or use decentralized application on Cardano will be needing the ADA token to swap into the actual token that is used for that app. Okay, now keep in mind the smart contracts will be finished around the end of August. So if you have not had your chance to buy into Cardano, now's definitely your chance, because I do believe that by the time it is finished or moving towards it, Cardano's price is going to be escalating. But again, that is not financial advice. Please do your own research, as well as do your own due diligence when it comes to paying attention to the market, because it is a very volatile market, as well as one of the most manipulated markets ever. And that is definitely a good thing, because once you understand how the big players manipulate the market, then you're able to play the game with them, not be played. Yeah. All right. So on top of that, you have Bitrue Exchange delegating at least 1.5 million worth of ADA to Cardano's staking pool. Now, the beauty about staking, guys, is that you're able to acquire free tokens at a higher rate, much better than what the legacy system can give you. Like if you put right now for me, if I put my Canadian dollars in, let's say, the savings account, the only thing I get is 1%. With blockchains staking percentage, you get like 5% and all the way up to, like, the highest I've ever seen was probably like 8,000 something, and I can't remember which yield farming project that was, but it's insane when it comes to staking, because you're not getting dollars in terms of interest, you're getting actual coin, which can be worth way more than $1 or whatever. The price can be endless, because you got Tether just printing money out of nowhere. But please, guys, that is not financial advice. So please do your own research when it comes to staking, and definitely take advantage of this free money, because who else is gonna give you money? You gotta work for it. All right, and here's another one. You have Crypto Michael maps out when Cardano or ADA would resume its bullish rally. All right, where does that say? So this is what he said. Michael Van de Poppy, I'm not sure if I said his name correctly. So says that it's still showing much strength, and in the bull cycle, of course, the bull run is it's not over, guys. We're just cooling off right now, which is definitely a good thing. Allows for people to catch up and buy things at a discounted price, because it is definitely going to resume right after, probably around August. Please don't quote me on that. Do your own research. So this person is expecting a bullish continuation towards the next region around, oh boy, 6,200 satoshis, which is 0.000062. And right now, Cardano is around, oh crap, what the hell did I just click? All right, so at the time of filing this report, the ADA versus BTC pairing was trading around 0.000046. Damn, so there's a potential gain of at least 34%. But please, guys, it is a very volatile market. It could swing in different ways, but in the long run, it will eventually pass $2 again, like it did. So yeah, do pay attention to Cardano, guys, because it is moving to newer heights. I'm not saying it's going to do that now, but you know what? With its ability or its functional utilities, its protocol, there's a lot of projects that's gonna be sitting on top of it and using it, especially AGI, which is, in my opinion, the biggest disruptor in the cryptocurrency market because it's handling artificial intelligence like no other project out there. So yeah, that is all I have for Cardano. So do keep in mind, guys, even though Cardano is taking their time to build the smart contract platform, or not platform, but the upgrade, the Gogan upgrade, keep in mind that, even if they're taking that long, it also means that, they're making sure that the upgrade uh, happens in a smooth manner. Um, Basically, they would just want to fill any holes that they can find, and they don't want to be in a position like Ethereum where they're having all this cloggage and as well as scaling issues. And yeah, Cardano basically is way ahead of them in terms of what do you call it, mass adoption. Because, well, actually, ETH right now currently is still more widely adopted than Cardano is, but scaling wise, Cardano beats them by quite a lot. But please do your own research there on the specifics, because things can change within just like a snap of a finger. And yeah, that is all I have. Actually, you know what? Let's change gears. Let's check what is happening in the crypto market right now. And yeah, just recently, guys, we've been having a lot of FUD when it comes to China shutting down their miners, but really they're just moving moving the uh, coal based coal energy produced mining, and they want to move towards more renewable energy. So that's something that experienced people already understand. But for the newcomers, just understand that they keep reusing the same old narrative over and over again. But like, it's the same one. Now we do see Bitcoin heading up. Just recently they were down to around like 31,000. Now they're moving up again. Yeah, 31,000, 37,000 within a couple of hours. Yeah, that's how manipulated the market is. Now, one of or the indicators that you guys need to pay attention to are basically Tether and USDC. When you start seeing this at positive, that's when you start seeing more people dumping their assets into the stable coins. So right now you see Tether above $1, so they're gonna start pulling out. I mean, they've already started pulling out. But once again, that is not financial advice. Please do your own research, guys, because it does take quite a bit of time to understand how these indicators work and how they function. Also, keep in mind of the volume as well. That gives you an idea of how big they're moving. I mean, like how much money is moving around. And you can tell whether it's up or down. And yeah, that is all I have. If you did enjoy what you were listening to, if you found it informative, please do press share with your friends and family, press like, and as well as subscribe. And if you want, actually, I do highly invite you to press the notification bell button, so that way you are notified when I come up with news like this. And I do my best to come out with market updates on a daily basis, so that way everyone is informed, especially the beginners who are wanting to know how this space works, because it is a pretty crazy space, man. Like, and if you've been here like more than a year, you understand the whole pumps and dumps. I've only been in this market for over a year, but I have been doing a lot of studying. And yes, I have experienced a lot of pumps and dumps. I've experienced 50% dumps, 60%. So corrections like that it's normal in this space because it's one of the most manipulated space ever. But that's a good thing. Just understand how they work. I mean, how the big players move, and I will definitely teach you that with what I've learned. All right. So that is all I have. Thank you so much for listening. I wish all of you to have a nice day.